I know what the qualifications for the next guest are for his job as a Strictly Come Dancing judge, Craig Revel-Horwood. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Julia.
Lovely to talk to you. We've got lots to talk about on the Strictly front, but first I want to talk to you about a brand new set of research by Dreams, the bed company. And I felt a lot of affinity with this research because I get up at 4:30 in the morning, and I have to say my husband is not entirely happy about it, but 4 in 5 people, according to the survey, say they're kept awake by their partner's sleep habits. Tell us more.
Well, it's true. Dreams phoned me and said, we'd love you to have a look at Sleep Like Love campaign. And I thought, what's that? And then they said, well, it's about providing, better positions for sleep. I said, oh, what a great idea. And to link it to dance as well. So myself and a sleep expert, Sammy Margot, decided to get together, and we came up and created some sleeping positions that are all dance based, of course, so you can imagine them in your head, like a rumba move that gets you to sleep. I mean, it was so much fun, but really, really more than that, really important that we do get a good night's sleep, because we're in bed a third of our lives, so it's important to have a really good mattress that suits your body type.
Also, I feel very, very strongly about having a good bed, I have to say, and about having a good night's sleep for the few hours I do get. But it is amazing how many people say they do get kept awake. I'm amazed, frankly, that marriages survive for so long as they do when one half snores. Over half of people say they're sleeping with a snorer. It's the single most annoying bed companion. After that, though, I get accused of this a lot. The duvet thief, and the worst, the face breather, waking up having someone breathing in your face.
Yeah, well, I'm not comfortable with spooning either, bizarrely, because
I
just get too hot. I know, 5 minutes max.
Then it's like, oh, I'm loving warm now. Love you. Night, get off.
Get to your side of the bed. So it's about people talking about it, and I think it's important, and especially for your mental health and well-being as well, because it does break up a lot of marriages, this sort of thing, and relationships. So it can be made sort of impossible, So I think the trick is make sure the size of the bed is good for your body type, because I'm 6'2". And I do not want to be lying right on top of someone. And there are ways and means of getting around it. You don't have to put up with it. So you can go on the Dreams website to see, what we've created, which will help people. And there's 10 positions there that are dance-based that are just great.
Don't sleep in the starfish. It really annoys people. Well, you mentioned the dance positions. I have to talk about dance. Loving Strictly this year. I mean, so many good dancers. It's still an absolute joy, and it's amazing you've managed to pull it off again, because we have seen the odd judge disappearing like yourself. Motsi Mabuse missing a second week of the show amid the COVID crisis. What's going on there?
Well, that's a good question. I had no idea about that. Is she not coming back this week either?
Apparently, it's just been revealed,
Maybe she must be doing a Christmas shopping, darling. That's all I can think of. But no, COVID is a nightmare. I mean, for everyone in any workplace, Strictly has been absolutely fantastic. We maintain our distancing. We have perspex between us. There's only one person allowed on the stairs at any one time. You're going up and going down. There's one-way traffic. Do
you stick to all that behind the scenes? Because normally we see programs, they're sitting there, and by the way, the perspex screens don't do anything. That's well documented. But the theatre of it all, everyone sits miles apart, and then in the back they go behind into the green room, and they're all having a drink, hugging each other.
Well, no, that's not true for certainly the BBC, darling. But the perspex screens are great for me because no one can touch me. I quite like that. I can't get hit. I can't get slapped by a paddle. I think it's great. In fact, I want to keep them for the rest, even when COVID is over and done with, darling. But no, Strictly has been fantastic. But it's awful. I mean, I missed my first show ever in 17 years, and I was devastated by that. But I think it's important to maintain, if you do test positive, to stay out of the community and away from people for 10 days. It's really important.
Them's the rules, and those do make sense. Exactly. Once you've actually tested positive, now you can probably be a bit more relaxed. I have to say, it wasn't the same without you. And I think I've mentioned to you before. My big fans of Strictly in my household. My daughter's 7th birthday party was a Strictly Come Dancing party, and we had face masks, and my husband was you as the judge, and he gave everyone 2.
Love it.
There were children crying. I was thinking, there's 7. Give them more than two. And
yeah.
Two.
No, be honest, I think, is that honesty is the best policy. If they're not good, don't encourage them to dance.
But you're loving a lot. Now, you're very tight on your 10. So a 10 from you really does mean something. But I mean, the quality this year, I know we say this every year, but it really is absolutely astounding how good some of those dancers are.
I would not like to be a celebrity joining the race this particular year because they are just insanely brilliant. You know, I've been absolutely gobsmacked, you know, particularly by AJ, who has never done a single thing in her life, which was, I mean, there are some dancers that expose her, like the Paso exposed her a little bit. The Charleston, however, because she's not a dancer, looked accurate, looked like it was Josephine Baker from the actual 20s. I mean, it looked like going back to an old Hollywood film. I just went, this is amazing, absolutely incredible. So for me, it's been an eye-opener.
Can I say that everyone in the control room is shouting, saying, but you didn't give her a 10?
No, because it could have been better. Well, I'll give it 10. I know that is true. But
you're a hard taskmaster. Listen, what are you up to for Christmas? We've been asking all our guests today about Jenny Harries, one of the senior medical advisors of the government. She's been saying, oh, you should cancel unnecessary socialising. I mean, all socialising is necessary in my view. Boris Johnson said no, and Sajid Javid, the health secretary, was on just about half an hour ago saying no, he's carrying on with his Christmas parties. What are you up to?
I'm carrying on with my Christmas parties. Of course I am. And I'm down in Southampton. I'm in Cinderella doing Panto at the Mayflower, which is great fun. You know, so I'm busy sort of doing 2-meter distancing in that on occasion, obviously, you know, because I do have a dance partner that I've got to dance with in it. And it's going to be great fun. And I get Christmas Day off, and I've rented a place in the New Forest, which is going to be fantastic. And I'm just having a very small, you know, just 6 of us at that particular place, because then Boxing Day it's 2 shows again and it's back to work.
He's a hard worker, you know? Craig Revelhorn. Absolutely, it's always so lovely to talk to you.
And don't forget, darling,
appreciate it.
My Christmas single's out tomorrow as well. So I've got.
How many things are you going to plug?
No, I just want everyone to buy that because it's gorgeous. It'll be uplifting.
Greg, we'll give someone a 10 on the show and then we'll buy you a single. There's the deal.
Okay, good. All right, that's a deal.
It's Really Come Dancing Judge covering an awful lot there. 9:41 is the time now. Let's go.